Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well today. I am going to do a little glamorous makeup look today, and I'm going to be using all the products and going over everything as a full makeup tutorial today because we haven't done one of those for a while and I thought it would be fun. And as you can see from this video, I've got a little redness going on. I've got some bags under my eyes because I haven't been getting a whole lot of sleep. So I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for transforming this with all the Mary Kay products. And it is also a hey whatever hair day today. So we pulled that back, got it out of our way, and we're just going to have some fun going through the makeup today. So it's just going to be laid back, casual, and I'm going to show you a few of the products. So if you've seen some of my earlier videos, you may have seen a full makeup tutorial before. A lot of times I'll jump on here and I'll already have like my concealer and foundation and everything done just to make the video go a little bit quicker. But today I thought it'd be fun to do a really cool look. It's more like fall colors and it's all going to come together. And I am using one of the newer products from the holiday line, which is going to be one of the liners. So I'll show you that too to make a little fun thing. And I did do my nails in the beautiful fall color with the green. And off the top of my head, for some reason, I cannot remember the name of it. And emerald. Yeah, that was really hard. It just totally went out of my brain. But as you can see, that's really pretty for the holidays and beyond. I like using it and I love the iridescent look from it. So that is still available. If for some reason you could not find it on the website, but I haven't got any notifications it's sold out, I do have a couple in inventory, so you can always contact me that way as well. So let's go ahead and get started and have some fun. So right here I have the light concealer. Why do I always start off with bloopers like right off the top? And you guys know from watching me for a while, I don't usually edit them out. I just go with it. So here's the concealer stick with a little doe foot. And I just put my concealer on first, and we talked about this in other videos. Some people put it on after their foundation, some people put it on before. I've been doing my makeup for many, many years, and it's just been a habit of mine to put it on before and to cover the spots that I want to cover up, and then I go over it with my foundation and I follow up with some powder. So let's try to conceal some of these red things I've got. As I spoke before, I have a little bit of rosacea, so you can see that in my face. This is really going to help cover that, and it's going to help cover some of the dark circles in my eyes. So I'm going to go back and forth between my mirror here and the camera mirror, and we'll see what we can accomplish with these. So you can just dot it along first in the areas that you want to conceal. And then as you see all that redness in my face, I mean, you know, it's always fun to make yourself look speckled all over camera. I mean, super fun, right? Which my rosacea has been a little angry the last couple of days, so covering it might take a little bit more in this video, which is why we do the makeup. Like I said, I dot it first, make myself look like all silly and all that, you know, I mean, so much fun. So you can either take your fingers or you can use a beauty blender, which for today, I'm just going to start with this. I'll probably end up going to my fingers as well, just to get it extra in. As you can see, it starts to take that redness out. And this is always the fun part because it takes a few minutes to go over it and get it laid out where you want it to be. So I just realized I still have a little bit of lipstick on from earlier when I took my daughter to school. I usually throw on lipstick and my sunglasses. That's the way I take her to school to drop her off. So I'm going to wipe that lipstick off because we're going to be using a different shade with this makeup tutorial today. Let me just get in here and get all this smoothed out. Does anybody else on here deal with pickup lines with your kids? I know I spend most of my day in pickup and drop off lines and also taking her to her sport activities. I spend a lot of time in the car, which is not always a fun thing. I love my daughter dearly, but it's not always fun to hang in the car. Some locations don't really have places to go, like she's not there long enough for me to like leave or come back, so sometimes I just have to hang in the car. So I usually try to take some of my work with me or a book or something like that. to try to pass the time away. And as you can see, that's starting to cover it already. And then this side was, like I said, a little bit angrier this week. So I'm going to put a little bit more concealer on there. And sometimes, like for me, just re-rubbing the area will cause it to be a little bit red. So that's why sometimes, which I'm going to do now, I just switch to my fingers just to help smoothen the concealer around the areas tight to my eyes. And then this just helps to have like a little basic coverage point, as you can see all over. And you know, I could add a little bit more, but I think I'm just going to go ahead with the foundation today and cover some more of those spots. But before I forget, I want to go ahead, try to take some of that lipstick off. I think I got most of it off. Because like I said, I want to show you a different color today with this look. So we are going to be using the Luminous 3D foundation today. And this is in C100 Ivory color. The Luminous is going to be if you have a little bit drier skin. We also have a matte formula you can use. And then I'm going to be using my foundation brush and just putting a few little drops on here. And then I'm going to put this all over my face to help with coverage as well. You can dot it on initially just to get it all over where you want it to be. Like I said, this part is so much fun when you putting this stuff all over your face. It's just silly looking. But hey, it does the job, so that's what's important, right? So you just want to get a good blend. And actually, and tap your lips a little bit, and that helps set a base for the lipstick as well. Go ahead and get all around the eye area. You can use circular motions, you can use tapping motions to help get it all through. Just gonna use my mirror here a little bit. So if you guys are someone that hangs out in the pickup line, shoot me a comment below and let me know, what do you do while you're sitting there waiting? Any suggestions? Like I said, sometimes I'll catch up on podcasts, or I'll make phone calls, or I'll do business things, or I'll read. Just a variety of things I try to get done to multitask while I'm sitting there. And then I also like to take a little bit over my eyes. And you can do that with a concealer too. It just helps like set the base a little bit. Still wish I had a little better lighting for in here, because it's what I see and what you see on camera are a little different. But I'm going to go ahead and always make sure you go down underneath your chin and jawline. You want to make sure you smooth in all the foundation so you don't have lines. I must say that is one of my biggest pet peeves. If I see somebody do their makeup and they have like the makeup foundation line there, I just want to go up and like rub it in for them. I know, totally wrong, right? But this is why we do the videos and how-tos, because you know, some people might not know to go down there and just blend it all in. And if I ever have one that I missed, then I certainly hope somebody would point that out to me, and I would be totally fine with that. So you want to get it all up into your hairline. Make sure everything's smoothed down. Like I said, if you have sensitive skin and rubbing it with the brush, you can always use your hands, or you can use a beauty blotter if you would like. And don't be afraid to put some more on to cover it, because that's totally fine as well. So you can do that. Next, I'm going to use our white translucent powder. And you just have a little bit in the lid here, which I already have some in there. And then we're going to take the powder brush from Mary Kay and we put that in there. And then always tap off the excess. And then we're just going to put this all over. And this just helps set the foundation and get your face ready for the makeup application. And it feels so nice and soft. I love this brush. This is like absolutely one of my favorite brushes. It just goes on so nice and smooth, and it feels so lovely on the skin. Okay, so put that back together. And then we're going to do a couple of the colors. So I picked 3 different colors today. And I have the biscotti, which I'm probably going to start with, which is a nice light color there. I'll lay that out. And then I also have gold status, which is another really pretty like accent color. And then for my deep accent color is going to be the moss color, which is like a green color. So I will show you that as well. So let's start with the biscotti. And I'm going to put that all over on my eye area. So you just, now these are what they come in when they ship. I've talked about this before, but you actually are going to want to take them out and they magnetically go into our palettes. Or if you want to keep them in here and carry them around, you can do that as well. But this just makes it easy to transfer them and to add new ones to your palette when you're ready. So go ahead and put this biscotti all over. And this is a nice light base color. As you can see it coming off there. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. Very, very light. Just a nice one to do a nice base coat. And spread that all over. Okay, and then next we are going to move on to the gold status. And I am just going to take this and add a little accent right above my crease area. You can see it in there. And I'm going to do a little more on the other side. Hope you guys can see this on the camera. This one has like a little shimmer and sparkle in it. It's a really fun, pretty color. And this can go with a lot of the other colors in our collection. It just helps add that little pop of color in there. Can you see that? Hopefully you can. I'm trying to put it on a little thicker so you guys are able to see it in here. Okay. And then, oops, I just knocked it out of the container. So next we're going to do the moss color. And that's going to go in the crease area and accent. Now this one's a little bit darker, so I'm going to tap it a little bit at first so it doesn't come out too thick. And then I'm going to go around the edges. This is one of my favorite colors. It's very pretty. And then you're going to also want to tap over here, which looks like most of it came out on that eye. So we'll go in here and tap around. And as I always stress in my videos, it's very important to blend. So you're going to want to go over that a couple times. And that's what helps get your desired effect of blending everything and having it to come together nicely. Is just to keep going over it several times and soothing everything in there. This mirror over here for a moment to try to see it a little bit better. Which I actually think the lighting on the camera part is better today. It's a really fun accent color. And I'm going to take a little bit more just to make it a little darker over here. And then you see it starts to pop up a little bit. My eyes are slightly hooded, so some of the shadow can get lost in that. So you want to make sure you come up a little bit further in order to see it. Hope that makes sense. Okay, I may go back and touch that one up a little bit, but for right now, we're going to leave it like that. Then I'm going to go to our brown eyeliner, as you can see there. And then for those of you that haven't seen other videos, we have the little thing on the top that's like a sharpener, but it allows you to use it allows you to take care of your tip, how thick you want it or how thin you want it. So that's a nice little built-in feature. So we're gonna line the top of the lips, and our eyeliners are really nice for this. It goes on really smooth and easy. So I'm gonna have to go a little bit closer to the mirror for this one, bear with me. And this color is really nice with hazel and green eyes, but really it can accent blue eyes as well. So I have a little on top there, and then I'm gonna go to the other side, which I'm trying to let you guys see it and see the mirror. Hopefully I can do that without okay, and then I'm going to do a little underneath. And if you need to make it a little bit bigger, all you do is twist it up. And I like to go just a little to the side of my eye. As you can see, it helps to open the eye up a little bit without lining all the way into the inner corner of the eye. It all depends on the kind of look you're going for and how dramatic you want it to be. So there's that. And then I thought it would be fun to use one of our new holiday products in the copper color. And I'm going to make a little accent on the top. Now remember, these are pretty liquidy, so you're going to want to let them dry a little bit. Can you see that? And of course for the video, I did have to shut my eye a little bit, so that's smeared a little bit. So it's probably not the most perfect lines, but if you can give it a few seconds and let it dry down, it just makes a fun little creation on the side. You can do the double liner, you can do one liner. You could also take it from here and down as well to accent it. I just want to show you the color, and this is super fun. Then we're going to use our Fanorama. So glad this is back in our line. It like easily separates the lashes, and it also has them on the tip so you can get in the inner corner. So I'm just going to do a quick one of this because if you've been watching my videos, you guys have probably seen me do mascara quite a bit. You just want to do a little bit of the back and forth motion as you go up. You can also go down across the top of your lashes if you would like. And then just get more as you need it. I hope you guys can see that. So does anyone have big plans coming up for Halloween? Are you all ready? We made up some treat bags. This is going to be the first year in this neighborhood for us, so we're not real sure how it goes, how the neighborhood does it. We're just kind of winging it. So we made a whole bunch of treat bags for the kids and got them ready to go. It's always fun to see them come around in their little outfits. It's lots of fun. Okay, and it seems like I put that on better on this side. I don't think I needed a little bit more on there. So let me go and do a little bit more on this side to even that out. Isn't the pink pretty? So much pretty colors. There's just something so fun about putting on makeup and trying different colors and things. It just gives you a nice little boost for the day. So much fun trying out different things. And knowing that you're using good quality makeup is a huge plus. Well, that could have been disastrous because I almost dropped my wand, and that is not something I would recommend. So these are just a quick coverage, and you can see how it changed my lashes. My lashes were pretty small and sparse before, so as you can see, they lengthened and they also separated. Okay, so the color today I'm going to be using is Juicy Peach, and it's a little brighter than what I would probably normally go through for my skin tone. So I'm going to be real careful with my blush brush. And as I talked about before, you put your blush on here, and then it's angled so you can do a highlighter, which I didn't grab a highlighter today. I'm just going with regular blush. So just tap it into your blush like this. Make sure you get enough on there. And then I'm going to tap because these are pretty pigmented, so it could come out pretty strong. But I'm just going to pat it there along my cheekbone on both sides. Probably helps a little bit if I don't talk while I'm doing this one. And then as you do it, you just blend it all in. You can also use your fingers or a little pad for this. And then I just like to go like that a little bit as well to help blend in the colors. And as you see, all these colors come together really nice to help complement each other. And if you ever feel like you have too much blush on or you want to tone down the color and so forth, all you got to do is go back to your translucent powder brush and then just go like this a little bit over top of it, and it just helps to tone it down a little bit. So just a little trick for that. So next, before I put on the lipstick, I'm going to do our finishing spray, which I love this stuff, especially living down here in the heat. It helps it stay on all day. So I'm going to go ahead and you just close your eyes and don't breathe for a second and spray this all over to help set it. So then just give it a couple minutes to dry off, and that will help keep your makeup set throughout the day. And it lasts a really long time, you guys, because you only need a couple little squirts. So then we are going to do a different lipstick today. This one is the Naturally Buff, which is a very pretty color just by itself. But I'm going to be layering it with a one of our Ultra Unlimited lip glosses today. So let's go ahead and put this on. And remember, my lips look funky because I had foundation on them to add a little base color. And this is a nice, beautiful nude color. And it's so soft and shimmery. It just feels like butter on your lips. So that's really good for a nice natural color. I like to have fun and to layer it. And this one is, I think this one is Sheer Illusion. And this one's really pretty to accent a lot of our lipsticks. But like I said, you could wear it just like that. It's just as pretty, nice and natural. But I'm going to dress it up just a little and add that shimmer and shine. And our lip glosses are also super moisturizing. So there you have it. A nice little natural look. And you got to see from beginning to end everything put together. And then I'll give you a quick glance of the eye. Like I said, I don't think I let it dry long enough for that. But there are so many fun things that you can do with this. And then don't forget, we also have the silver one. So you could even layer them together for the holidays and all, and they're super fun. So if you guys have any questions at all, other than why my hair looks crazy weird today, that is not a question I'm going to answer, because hopefully I'll get it fixed up before I go out for the rest of the day. I think I might add some curls today and see if they hold up. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions at all that you want to ask me, please do down below. And remember, if you are a mom in a pickup line, drop-off line, or even a dad, I would love to hear your suggestions for what you do with all those hours in the car. And hey, we should even do a video about dinners, because that's the other thing. By the time I get home, it's so late, and then having to make dinners, I'm always looking for quick ideas. And I have a few of them, but I'm always open to find some more. So I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Put on your best smile, and I will see you soon in some more videos. I know this one was a little few and far between, but I'm going to be getting some more up for you real soon. And I also want to say welcome to my new subscribers. I have noticed that my numbers are starting to climb up. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you click like and subscribe. I'd love to have you come back as I continue to grow this channel. Thanks, you guys. Have a great one.